Welcome everyone back to your fourth and final round of Hot Modern action on Tuesday night. Coming at you from GameSwap Mason. We've got a Bant Bogles deck. And playing against Sony Groh, Blue-Red Faeries, a stream favorite. I think this deck is sweet. And I'm excited to see how he interacts with this deck that is trying to avoid you. Bant Bogles is the guest at your birthday party that's like, yeah, I want you to know I'm here, but I don't really want to have a conversation. Lots of hexproof creatures that are, once something that's hexproof, can't really kill it with the lightning bolt or tap it with these fairies that Tony has in his deck. And I'm sure he's hoping that he can get around them pretty quickly. The other thing this Bant Bogles deck has, here's the Slippery Boggle. This is the namesake. Out of the Shadowmoor, this might be an Eventide card. Out of the Eventide set, there's a whole... There was a whole series of... He did not... Oh, there we go. There's a whole series of common creatures that had hybrid mana costs. And so the Boggle is probably the best one-drop here. So if he has another land, he's got the best... Interesting. So Tony knows what's up. He's trading off his Mutavault for... the Boggle. And here's a land. Alright, so this is one of the cards that is susceptible to Lightning Bolt. Normally, when I'm playing this Boggles deck, when I play the Spirit Dancer, I wait until I'm going to have like a mana up afterwards so that I can immediately cast an enchantment and get my draw off the enchantment. Because then they're going to be able to kill it here, and without that trigger, you just went down a whole card. Whereas if you get the trigger, you can usually... It helps you get back into the game. Comes into play tapped land. So Zane's had a couple missteps here. The Rancor in the Boggle was not the best play. I would have done a first striking enchantment. I think he has Hyena.
What up?
Whoa, he's here.
What did I miss?
You missed a turn 1 Boggle into a turn 2 Rancor that got blocked by a Mutavault. That's the big action so far.
So, bunch of punting.
Yeah, well, I agree with the Mutavault play.
No, yeah, Mutavault play is great. Are we on 5-color Boggles?
It's Bant Bogles. So he tried to...
8-color Boggles.
So he tried to Stubborn Denial the Snapcaster Mage.
9-mana Boggles.
Stubborn Denial doesn't do that.
How many Boggles can you play with all 5 colors?
I really don't know. I can't think of hexproof creatures in black or red.
Yeah, but if you're playing like 40 lands, you could just shoot a Patrol Aesthetic and go to town, right?
Patrol Aesthetic's he's the Boggle daddy.
Big Boggle Papa. Big Papa Boggle.
Alright, here is a Vendilion Click.
El Papa
So we see that
Bogle.
he had at least 2 first strike enchantments in hand that would have gotten the Boggle through the Mutavault.
You got greedy.
He got greedy for the... With the Rancor there. I guess he didn't think Tony would snap it off, but here we are. So the limiting factor in this Boggles deck is the creatures. You were right by asking how many creatures can I get with all 5 colors, because that's the only thing you want more of. I've seen these.
Why does he have so many lands? How many lands are in this deck? Is he just being incredibly unlucky, or is he? This is.
I've never seen the Bant version. I'm sure that he has foregone the Dryad Arbor
Scooped it
to
up.
play more lands.
The Dryad Arbor is typically just a one of.
I've seen lists with as many as
You
two.
get Geist with blue.
You do get Geist with blue, so Geist is a big addition. And I've seen just the green-white
Invisible
one
Stalker, sure.
go as deep as Solana Ledgewalker, which
Yeah,
is
I'm
just
not-
slightly
I don't
worse
like
than
that.
Invisible Stalker. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's a card.
If I'm gonna play a couple Ledgewalkers and have all these lands, I'm gonna be playing Troll Aesthetic for sure.
Yeah, I think we just saw a lot of lands in that game. I don't know that he's playing any more.
So he's playing the 24 land, 5-color Boggle deck.
I don't know that to be the case. I think it's just Bant.
I think we need to adjust the deck name here.
Bant Bogles.
It's clearly the 24 land, 5-color Boggle deck.
If you could play 5-color Boggles, what enchantments would you want to bring in? Riot Spikes? Could we play a Riot Spikes?
Yikes. I would
That card's
play
good.
the Cartouche of Ambition. Because I'm getting ambitious.
Is that the blue one?
No, it's the black one.
Oh, we'll give him Spirit Link.
Well, Lifelink, as everybody else in the world calls it.
Gives him Lifelink and gives another creature -1/-1.
Right. Which is a pretty big deal. That kills a lot of guys. Whooshers!
Whoosh! Oh
Thanks for
man, look
following
at
me.
that new graphic we got.
I don't think that's new. I think it's the same one that's always been there.
The tear open screen graphic.
Yeah. My last name is not Douglas Food, but, you know, to each their own.
What?
Commentators down at the bottom. John Douglas Food and Taylor Gunn. Oh, there we go. Let's throw a handsome in front of there if we're going to throw a food at the end, just willy-nilly.
Listen, he is a kitchen fink.
I am
If John
the
Douglas-
original kitchen thing.
If John Douglas hands you something edible and says, eat this, eat it. If he hands you something inedible and eat this, he's trolling you.
Squirrel Link is clearly the best link. I agree with you.
Squirrel Link?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so we got a Boggle in the Ursa Opener, which is critical, and the Scry shows us a Rancor to the bottom.
Possum Puncher.
Can't
Can't really
advocate for that.
can't get behind punching possums.
I can't get behind having a basic plains in this deck. I want all my lands to produce green.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Possum Puncher. I can't get behind punching possums.
Punching possum.
It's just animal abuse. As funny as it sounds,
From what I understand, possums are all bark, no bite. Like
They're-
they won't actually attack you.
no, they're mean, but they're not going to do anything about it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They won't actually attack you.
They're like the angry old guy Muppets that just talk shit from the balcony.
What is? Gosh, I knew their names at one point. They are Ruben Bressler's favorite non-human characters, I think.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
I'd have to confirm that with him, but he's one that is.
Speaking of Ruben Bressler,
Okay.
he's on the loading ready run pre-release.
What?
Yeah.
So he's,
How cool is
he's
that?
part of that team now? The
Well, no,
Loading Ready
he's one of their guests this time.
Run? Okay, so they give them a card and Ruben's going to talk about it with them?
No, he's gonna play in the pre-release a week before everybody else.
Would that... What?
Yeah.
This guy.
This guy is right.
That's awesome. Really love playing Magic with Ruben Bressler. He's
Yeah,
guy,
shout-outs to Ruben Bressler. Also, anti-shout-outs to Ruben Bressler because I'm jealous and I want to be you. That's all I got.
Okay, Ruben Bressler is way more charismatic than I am. I wouldn't mind being him either.
I think he's way more charismatic than the vast majority of people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely... Most of his points are in charisma.
He did put a lot of points in charisma. In many cases, at the cost of some constitution points, which is
Yes.
usually where you want to be. You usually want a decent enough constitution so you survive, and then just load them into charisma. But
Yeah. I'm pretty into dexterity. So we saw Zane
you
with
would be.
we saw Zane with infinite lands last game and no lands this game.
What's he playing? 2-land, 5-color boggles? 2-color mono white boggles?
There's the game. No basics. All right. So that's what you get there. He's got this Bant Bogles deck, which I'm sure is sweet, but we just never saw it do anything. So there it is.
That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, you want to plug anything else before we go?
I want to plug GD Coltre.
GD Coltre?
So we want to plug our account that you can win from the vaults. We've been doing that all night.
Yeah, visit the website, topdeckproductions.com. Apparently 10 ways to enter, according to the ubiquitous Taylor Gunn.
Yes, so 10 ways to enter, and when you start to do those things, you will interact with us on the other social media platforms. So we look forward to lots of new followers, friendship, fellowship,
Tinder matches, apparently.
and love. Tinder matches. Do we have a are we being dead serious? Do we have a Tinder?
I don't know. I hope we do.
Okay, apparently we're just going to plug our Tinders now.
Okay.
So get on Tinder, swipe right aggro, and find us there.
Yeah, exactly. Swipe white for hot modern action.
Hot modern action. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesday at 6:30, Wednesday at 6:30, Thursday at 6:30, Friday at 7.
But check us out this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as well.
Yep.
We're not going away.
No.
You can't get rid of me.
This is actually one of the better weeks to watch because there's people in from out of town, and so you get to see a lot of new faces, a lot of various decks.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks so much for watching. That's our show.
Later, nerds.
And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.